Welcome to another Teamflect tutorial. In this video, we'll be going over everything you need to know about Teamflect's Tasks module. We'll be covering the module itself, creating tasks inside Teams meetings, and all the other ways you can access tasks inside Teamflect. Let's start things off at the home page. You can access your tasks through the home page. You can check off completed tasks right here, or create a new task by clicking right here. You can head over to the Tasks module by clicking View All, or heading over to the left sidebar. The Tasks module is divided into 3 separate tabs: Assigned to me for all the tasks you're responsible for, Assigned by me for the tasks you assign to others, and Assigned to my team for managers to go over their team's tasks. You can easily filter your tasks according to period, like so. If you want to, you can check right here to include completed tasks in your view as well. Or you can choose to group tasks according to due date, labels, and other factors. Let's do just that. As you can see, we've just grouped all of our tasks according to label. And now we're going back to status form. We can also search for each task by using the search bar. You can easily see details about each task using the main table. As you can see, we can see the task's title, its label right here, a related goal if there is any, who this task is assigned by, and its due date. If we see this icon right here, this means this is a recurring task. Now, let's actually head into one of these tasks. As you can see, tasks inside Teamflect are rather rich. We have options here such as a checklist built into the task, comments and activities, as well as labels. Now, let's take a more detailed look at task labels. As you can see, we have a label right here. We can choose to add from a wide array of preset labels, or we can customize existing labels or create our own right here. As you can see, we can connect tasks inside Teamflect to goals. If we head into this goal, we can see that this task actually influences this goal's goal progression. Now, let's create a new task together. We can either create a solitary task or create one from a task group. Let's start with the single task. When creating a task, we first need to give it a task title and a description. We can use AI to help us with both of these things. Then we will have to select owners. We can choose to assign this 2 different ways. We can choose to assign these tasks to Benny and Hakan individually, or assign it as a group task. Then we will need to set a due date for this task. We have the option to connect it to a goal, or adjust recurrence settings. For this particular task, we're going to set the recurrence to recur every month. Once we have all the recurrence settings we want, we can click Done. Once we're done with all of these, all we need to do is click Create. Now, let's take a look at how task groups work. Task groups allow you to accumulate relevant tasks that serve a certain purpose in a single group and assign them in bulk. For example, right here, we have a group of onboarding tasks. As we're assigning it, we will decide which ones we will include and then select owners. If we want to manage task groups and edit them, we can do so by clicking right here. When managing your tasks inside Teamflect, you can always ask Teamflect Agent for help. All you need to do is click Ask AI. For example, I'm asking Teamflect Agent which tasks in my team are at the risk of missing their deadline. And as you can see, I've received a detailed answer. So now I can play off of this information and make some action plans. If you're using Microsoft To Do or Planner, you can sync your tasks by heading over to your settings. Once here, all you need to do is toggle this feature on. Now let's see how we can create and interact with tasks inside meetings. Let's head into a Teamflect meeting page. Inside the meeting page, we can see all the tasks owned by meeting participants quite easily. We can go inside the task itself and make our edits. We can connect tasks to related meetings, and even add a relevant task by clicking right here. We can choose from an existing task to connect it to the meeting, or create a new task. We can also view the task progression of meeting participants right here. Now let's take a look at how we can access tasks inside ongoing Microsoft Teams meetings. All we need to do is click Join. Once inside the Teams meeting, we're going to fire Teamflect up. To do that, we need to click Apps, and then select Teamflect. If you can't see it, simply search for it. Once we click Save, Teamflect is up and running inside our Microsoft Teams meeting. And if we scroll down, we can see all the tasks we just saw inside the meeting page. This feature also allows you to create tasks on the spot during ongoing meetings, so nothing gets lost. Now let's take a look at all the different ways we can access tasks within Teamflect. We can create new tasks inside Teams chat by clicking the plus icon, then selecting Teamflect and clicking New Teamflect Task. From here, we're just going to create a task the way we did before. We can also turn messages in Teams chat into tasks. To do that, we need to click the ellipses icon that happens when we hover our cursor over the message itself. Then we will click New Teamflect Task. As you can see, the message itself appeared as the task title. To focus on an individual's tasks, you can simply head over to their user profile. From here, we scroll down and we can see all of their tasks. If you're a manager and you want to see detailed reports on tasks, simply head over to My Team and click Insights. Then head over to the Tasks section. And from here, you can see detailed reports on all your team's tasks. But that about brings us to the end of our tutorial. We hope you found it helpful.